Congrats. So you want to start investing in the market. Now, the first thing is you need some kind of money to start. Now, I always tell everybody, like friends and family, to start with $1,000. But realistically, if that's like your entire emergency fund or you don't have that much, start with what you can. I have somebody asking me for $50. Why not? Start with what you can. It's better to be in the market and then slowly build up your portfolio than to wait like down the line because there's always going to be something that you're going to want to buy. So it's better just to start and then go from there. From there, there's two things you need to consider, which is the platform and the account. So the platform is like, what app do you want to use? I have people that I know that use Wealthsimple, and that's very good as an introduction. And I personally use Questrade because that gives me the options to look at charts and all these other, more things that are a bit more in detail. And that's where you need to make the decision on if you're going to be a trader or if you're going to be an investor. Now, a trader is more someone that is looking to buy today and sell tomorrow or sell within the same day. They're looking to make a quick profit because they have some kind of strategy. Investing, though, is a better beginner friendly opportunity, and that is you put your money for today and you hope that down the line, long term, whether it's 10, 15, 20 years, you're going to be good and you can retire with some money. You don't truly have like an exit strategy. There's no true reason. You're just looking for something that's kind of medium risk so that down the line it kind of keeps growing and then you can retire with something. From there, your account type, like your tax-free savings account, you want to do research on knowing which one does what with what advantages. If you don't fully understand those things, do your research before you open one. Realistically, it'll probably be your tax-free savings account that you'll want to start with. From there, you need to now pick your first stock. The advice that I give to most people is to start with an index fund, and specifically the S&P 500. That's the top 500 companies in North America, like, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, Google, Facebook, Instagram, which is just Meta. But there's like a lot of these huge companies that literally control our lives every day. You get to invest in them, and it's also lower risk by doing that. So it's a great start. And what I personally recommend people is to get to at least 10 to 15,000 before you start investing in other smaller stocks. That way you have a nice base. It's that every year it's slowly going up a little bit. You have your protection. That's kind of like your retirement for down 20, 30 years down the line. And then your other random stocks are your Hail Marys. You're hoping that they blow up and you make great money. But those are your risk. Those are high risk. Your S&P 500, your index funds, those are your medium risk. So just to recap everything, you need money to start. And I'd say start with what you can, but if you can, preferably $1,000. That's just enough that you're going to feel the pressure a little bit, but you're going to be like, wow, I'm in the market. I got some money in here. But if you got 50, deal with 50. It's just start. It's the best thing you can do. Next, you need to pick your platform and your account. Those will take a bit more research. So maybe ask ChatGPT based on your like personal life, which one's the best for you. From there, you want to pick your first investment, which realistically should be an index fund. Now you can do whatever you'd like, but an index fund mitigates your risk. It's less risky and it's a good start. It won't move as much. It won't stress you as much. You'll kind of get the feeling of being in the market and then you can go from there and kind of build that up. That again is your base. It helps you carry. It gives you confidence that every day it's going to go up a little bit and you'll be fine over the long term. And then your little one-off plays, those are your opportunities to maybe make a bit more. Again, hopefully you enjoyed that. Congratulations on starting because it's a great start. It's not easy. There's a lot of information, so continue to look at other videos. It's worth knowing what you're doing before you start, but it's worth biting the bullet too. Start with what you got and keep going from there. I promise you it'll be a great experience. And hey, do it for your future.